Alaska, a land of rugged beauty. Towering mountains pierce the sky. Ancient forests stretch endlessly. The air is crisp, clean, untamed. It is a place of extremes. Brutal winters grip the land. Summers burst forth with vibrant life. This is a place where nature reigns supreme. The Alaskan wilderness is a tapestry of contrasts. Its beauty is undeniable, but beneath its surface lies a primal power. Among the indigenous peoples of Alaska, stories have been told for centuries. Stories of the wild things that roam the untamed lands. Tales whispered around campfires meant to instill both respect and fear.
The Yelrith is not spoken of lightly. Its name is uttered with a mix of reverence and dread. It is said to be a creature of the shadows, a stalker of the night.
The stories of the Yelrith were once dismissed as mere folklore, tales told to frighten children and keep them close to the safety of the village. But in recent decades, something has changed. Whispers have turned to unsettling accounts. Hunters, hikers, and even experienced outdoorsmen have reported strange encounters in the Alaskan wilderness. Glimpses of a large, unknown creature moving through the trees. Unexplained tracks in the snow, too large to belong to any known animal. The Alaskan wilderness is a vast and unforgiving landscape, a place of incredible beauty, but also of great danger. For centuries, the native peoples of Alaska have spoken of a creature that haunts these lands, a creature they call the Yelrith. The stories of the Yelrith are passed down through generations, whispered from elders to youngsters around crackling fires. The early 1900s marked a time of great change in Alaska. The gold rush brought a wave of prospectors and adventurers to the territory, eager to strike it rich and claim their fortune. Many ventured into the wilderness, lured by the promise of gold and the allure of the unknown. But not all who ventured into the wild returned. Among those who disappeared were fur trappers. The stories of the vanished trappers spread quickly through the small towns and settlements of Alaska, fueling the flames of the Yelrith legend. Some dismissed the tales as the ramblings of men driven mad by solitude and the harsh conditions, but others, those who knew the land and its secrets, listened with a sense of dread. The trappers' journals contained one recurring detail that sent chills down the spines of even the most skeptical reader. Many of them described seeing a pair of glowing blue eyes watching them from the darkness, eyes that seemed to pierce through the veil of night, instilling a primal fear that defied rational explanation. The Alaskan wilderness, with its towering peaks and vast, silent forests, held an irresistible allure for Mark, an experienced hiker drawn to the solitude of nature. He had traversed many trails, his backpack his only companion, his senses attuned to the whispers of the wind and the rustling leaves, yet nothing could have prepared him for what awaited him in the heart of Alaska's untamed beauty. It was during a solo trek through Denali National Park that Mark first noticed an unsettling presence. The feeling crept upon him slowly, like a shadow lengthening in the twilight. At first, it was just a prickling sensation at the back of his neck, a feeling of being watched. He dismissed it as fatigue, the solitude playing tricks on his mind. News of Mark's disappearance spread through the small Alaskan town like wildfire. He was a seasoned hiker, known for his meticulous planning and respect for the wilderness. His failure to return on schedule sparked a wave of concern among the locals, who were all too familiar with the unforgiving nature of the Alaskan wilderness. A search and rescue team was assembled swiftly, comprised of experienced volunteers, park rangers, and a seasoned bush pilot named Jake. Jake knew these mountains like the back of his hand, having navigated their treacherous peaks and valleys for decades. He had witnessed his fair share of tragedies, but something about Mark's disappearance struck a nerve.